Wasn't for you guys, none of this would be possible. Yeah, I got these falcons out here, y'all. Look, I was wondering why my son's elementary school out here is called the Falcons. You know, now I know we got a bunch of hawks and falcons out here. Love bird watching, man. It's relaxing. Get back to nature. You know what I'm saying? It reminds you how you need to slow things down. Take your time. Enjoy the moment. Look, let's talk about it for a second. I know you wolves out there, along with myself, having the same problem where women have no idea how to approach you. And it's starting to get weird, right? It's starting to get weird. And there needs to be some ego checking. I don't know what needs to be done as far as, you know, amongst the sisterhood, what they need to talk to each other about. But as far as us, we need to check these egos, man. We need to check these egos, because the ego is the reason for these women thinking that their only job is to orbit a man and put themselves in proximity. I'm watching a lot of content, man, and everything seems to be aligning itself amongst, I mean, along the same kind of path. Like, women are saying, I'm doing everything I need to do. I'm shaving myself and wearing the outfits and going to the gym, and then I'm going to the places where these men are supposed to be, and no one's approaching me. It's a common denominator. They're expecting to be approached in an era where men are not approaching women. So they want, it's obviously a new kind of man where we're not approaching women, but they'll say the same thing. It doesn't matter whether they're trying to go against what men are talking about or go along with it. They keep saying, well, I keep going out and I'm going to the, but no one's saying they're approaching men. You're going to have to approach men the same way you're super aggressive about your jobs and everything else. You got to put that same effort into getting a good man. But oh, no, not the modern woman. You guys smash that like button. Do me a favor. It helps me out in the algorithm. Smash that like button like you're smashing some cheeks after semen retention. But oh, no. The ego is crazy with these women, right? These women are like getting upset that we're not approaching them while they're putting in their best effort to manipulate us. Oh, I said the quiet part out loud. Yeah, that's what it is. They're upset that they're not able to mentally manipulate us, or, you know, wear something provocative and seduce us and, you know, control us with our little head. You know what I'm saying? No. We're thinking with our big head, you know what I'm saying, with the crown, and we're moving in silence. They don't even know where to find us. I was watching, I forgot what the name, I think it's the Average Man podcast, something like that. Shout out to him. It's a dope podcast, like 50,000 or 60,000 followers. Anyway, he had this video. We were talking about this woman where they're going to this thing called Afrotech. They're paying $800 to go to this Afrotech conference where it's a bunch of, I guess, black guys that are in the tech field. I should probably, you know, go myself. I am a network engineer. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Cybersecurity engineer. Tier 3. Anyway, yeah, they're going out of their dollars just to put themselves in proximity of men that have a retirement plan and making good money. It's getting crazy out here, man. It's getting crazy. The efforts that these females will go to put themselves around men and then get irritated that men don't approach them. You have to approach men. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to, the guys that are approaching you are not the guys you want. If they were, you'd be married off. You're going to have to do something different. You're going to have to approach these guys. You know what I'm saying? Just like the people in here right now, smash that like button if you're a fan and you're part of the Soul Tribe. If you're over here collecting information, continue to watch for free and don't do anything. These women, man, will let a good man, and if you're handsome, hang it up. Hang it up. If you're handsome, listen. It's a put you in your place kind of world right now. So if you're a handsome man, if you're a handsome, pretty guy, if you're a handsome, you know what I'm saying, and super attractive, whatever you want to call yourself, beautiful, whatever you want to call yourself, because these women are calling you that. they're gonna go out of their way to try to put you in your place. They're gonna try to act like you're not as handsome as you are. This is where God has to be in you so you know who you are. Because these women think that they're doing things of God or being like God or whatever, but they want to go out of their way to make sure that a select man, because you're handsome or select and handsome, you're screwed. If you're select, man, got your money right, you know what I mean, doing really good, got your car and everything, got a fresh cut, you know what I mean, at all times, women are going to ignore you too. They're going to want to, you know what I'm saying, humble you, put you in your place, pull you out of your ego, which your ego as a man is part of your pride, which is linked to you being the kind of aggressive man you need to be in life. A woman's ego, what good is that? I'll wait. What good is it? What good is a woman's ego? You don't need a woman riding through ego. And all women nowadays, man, I got these chicks on Facebook. Boy, I'm cooking them up over there because I'm relentless. Man, I had this chick. She had the thirst trap leggings on in the gym picture, and the cheeks were cheeking. I ain't gonna lie to you. And the thighs were thying. So, you know, I sent out my little, you know, video links to all. I made sure I included her when I shared it on Facebook, my YouTube video. And she commented back on it like, oh, nice video. When they comment back, that's the choosing signal. I use that to establish conversation, like, oh, thank you for da-da-da-da. Then I went to her profile, seen that thirst trap picture, and said something about the cheeks. Now, listen, her profile picture is the same picture. So if you want to represent yourself with cheeks, then I'm going to talk about your cheeks, okay? You know what I mean? And, you know, we're kind of messaging back and forth. She's laughing. And then after a few messages, guys, when you're on these apps, these phone apps, get the number. Get the number. Don't be on here letting her keep you in the app nice guy, you know, range. You don't want to be stuck in the app nice guy range. You ain't even got the phone number. She's using the phone to talk to you, but you don't have the phone number. No, man, no. So I just said, listen, let me get your number. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I forgot what else I said. It don't matter. And I said it slick, though. It was real slick. I slid it in there. I forgot how I said it, but it was real smooth and slick. And then she, you know, and I always leave audio messages. Gentlemen, try not to text. It's quicker to leave an audio message. Let women type, because they love to type paragraphs and look at what they wrote. And, you know, they're always shy about speaking over the phone. You know, I'm going to talk about that in a minute, too. But use the audio. The audio, that way you can just, women change according to your tone. Now, yesterday was a rough day for me. Pipes froze over. I was underneath the house all doggone day, outside looking like Tyrone Biggums. Lips were chapped up, man, under the house, shaking, you know what I'm saying, trying to get the pipes unfrozen. Then someone stole my identity and took like $400 out of my account. So I was on the phone with my bank, and you know what I'm saying, they transferred me over to the fraud department, and the lady that got on the phone, I could tell was an American black woman. And we all know how American black women act during customer service. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't you dare shoot the messenger. But y'all do not have a good reputation for customer service over the phone. You be acting like I've had black women talk to me like, so why did you do this? Not knowing, well, hold up, I ain't your man. Like, they be saying crazy, especially when they know you're a black dude. That's why I try to code switch as much as I can, which I can't really, because I'll say something, they'll know that I'm a black guy. But anyway, this chick, you know, she transferred me over to this black lady, and I was like, oh, shit, here we go. I know it is gonna go. And, you know, because they be asking, like, questions that other people don't be asking. I don't be knowing why. Anyway, she switched me over to her, and the woman, like, got on the phone real stern. And I was just doing like I normally do, talking real, like I do, you know, slow and calm. And she said something, and I was like, are you for real? So you mean to tell me I gotta wait up to 72 hours before I get my new debit card? I was doing stuff like that. This woman, like, was hot, like her octave was high. She went to a lower and started, man, I could tell she was turned on. This one was like, oh, I'm so sorry, Mr. Young. Because at first she was like, what's your name? What's your number? Da, 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 da. Okay, so what happened here? And then I started talking. I was talking like, yeah, you know, so I got to wait 72 hours? Oh, okay. That's messed up. So, I mean, and then she said something about mailing it, and I asked about expediting it. And she was like, yeah, expediting it'd be 3 to 5 days. And I was like, are you serious? 3 to 5 days? That's expedited? And she was like, yeah, Mr. Young, that's expedited. That's the best that we can do. I wish I could do more. I'm like, ooh. You know what I'm saying? You can change, as a man, you can change the mood and the situation of everything around you just by the way you speak to a woman, your energy. They can't stand this, man. There's women out there all over the internet saying things like, I can't stand a man that's emotionally intelligent or a man that knows his value. For this reason, the power you have, man. The power you have. You guys smash that like button if you're in here right now. I can't see anybody. It says 0. So, do me a favor, smash that like button. The power you have as a man, they don't want you to know that. They always feel like they gotta humble your ego. It's all about your ego being humbled. I gotta humble this guy. I gotta make sure this guy doesn't know, how great he is. So these women will put themselves in proximity of you. They'll put themselves around you, but they will never approach you. They will never approach you. You have women that are glad that you finally said something to them, and they're still gonna play it so cool that they play themselves. Like that lady on Facebook. She responded, because I sent that link to like 50 people. You know what I'm saying? So you can obviously tell, it's shared in Messenger. And when they can either like it, it'll show you that they liked it, or they viewed it, or when they comment, you can see it. They ain't got to do anything, but when the women, they comment on it and say nice video, and I'm talking like I'm talking right now, they say nice video, whether they watch it or not, that's a woman's way of giving you a choosing signal, and I jump on it. As soon as I see it, it's like I throw throw it out there. Oh, I got a big one. Oh, be reeling her in, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, reeling that back. I don't know how you do this. I ain't been fishing in a while. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I lure her back in. You know what I mean? And if I'm talking to you on Facebook and I told her this, listen, I'm not gonna, I told her, I said, I don't chase women. I don't pursue women. I don't chase women. If you establish contact with me, you're using the same phone on an app to do the same thing that we can do while texting each other. We both probably have iPhones, but instead you're keeping me on the app as this, this app simp. You know what I'm saying? I'm not app simping. You know what I'm saying? Like these women get their phone number. If they're not going to give you their number, you want to know why? I'll tell you. They don't want you to have their number. They already got a roster. Too many dudes already got their number. They got to cycle 1 or 2 of them out before they cycle you in. So you got to be the app simp for a while. I'm not being none of that. No. I want your number. Oh, I can't get it. Oh, then we're done. We're done. I ain't got nothing else to say to you. We're done. I have nothing else to say to you. We're done. You go and have somebody else app simp off of you, and no. See, that's too much freedom, man. I need to know that you're able to move around enough to at least give me your number. If you can't give me your number, what are we doing here? No, you want to keep it on the app. So you can have 15 dudes on this app messaging you, 15 dudes on this app messaging you, and then you got a main man at your house. He don't know nothing about it because he's not in your apps. You know what I'm saying? No. We're not doing no app simping. I want the number. And then if I decide, because sometimes I get the number, I'll jump back on the app and message them on there, and then jump and message them through text or whatever, but I want the phone number. You're using your phone to talk to me. It's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? It's disrespectful. Who do you think you playing? These women are goofy as hell. Oh, I got comments in here. Oh, okay. Let me get some. I can't see nothing with this screen, man, with this glare. Why do these phones? Man, I was in the house. The screen was bright as everything could be. As soon as you go outside, it dims itself. And then when you turn it up, it's still dim. It's still dim. Y'all like, well, nigga, you wearing shades. Yeah, I got it. But they're prescription, okay? I can still see. You know what I mean? A little bit of tint with the sun being right here anyway. Give me a break. Smash that like button, you guys. You're in here right now. I see 5 of you. I only have 2 likes. Come on. The likes are free. Come on. Work with your boy. What's going on? Chill Trucker, what's going on? Never approach a woman. Absolutely. High body counts. Make me. Dude, tell me about it. And then, listen. They don't really approach us because, we're speaking a little bit too much about the body count. And a lot of women have a lot of secrets and a lot of bodies, right? So it's kind of like, what do we do right now? The best kind of guys are making it a big deal, even though social media and the powers that be have tried their best to make sure that those men don't even think about it and do what we tell them to do. But we're like, no, see, the stats are showing us, and we have, you know, wives cheating on us, stealing our identities, running off with the money with their sneaky links and stuff like that. Nah, something's not adding up. You're telling me to keep getting married to these women who are doing us dirty, using us like retirement plans whenever they have their little, you know what I'm saying, going on menopause, going on 35, life crisis. You know, they want to take it out on the man, destroy him to recharge and restart their lives. I think we need to think this over. No, 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 we're not doing this no more. So just like the seed of life coming from a man, just like the spiders, the black widow devours the head of the spider after he's ejaculating. We're supposed to be used like disposable tools that just, you know, give the seed of life, all of life, and then can be just disposed of and don't matter. No, we build society. We have the seed of life in us. We're not going to be used anymore like the womb of life means anything without the seed of life. They done made you think that woman can make child without the seed of life. Like she can just reproduce asexually. You know what I'm saying? I mean, sexually, right? No, you still need the seed from the man, but they'll make it seem like, oh, y'all don't matter, oh, blah, 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 blah. They don't build nothing. They don't have the seed of life in them. All they can do is help add on to or help you bring life into this realm, but they're not building nothing for you outside of bringing children to you. Not building nothing. They're just adding to. Just like your rib, they're just adding to. They're not here to really, you know what I'm saying, run anything, to be out here in their ego, acting like they're too good to approach men. You see how I segue that back into here? You know what I'm saying? Smooth with it, you know, like Sunday morning. You know what I mean? They want us to go out of our way to be traditional, and it's 2024. Everything about them is outside of tradition, and they're like, well, deal with it. And we're just like, listen, then we're gonna deal with that. You're gonna approach us. We might go overseas to where the marriage rates are higher and probably approach, but I'm hearing like in Japan, like men are everything over there. Women are holding the door open for them. You can't, a lot of women I heard won't even let you go through the door before them. They'll like sit there and get weird about it. You know what I mean? Like the man is the prize. And why are we sitting over? Listen, if they want to be in their egos and they want to get cats that'll eat their lips after they pass away, let's let them do it, man. Let's let them do it. You know, like you said, the body count thing is so cringy to me. It worries me. And then when a woman did me like that woman did me on Facebook, where she had so many options talking about, what did she say? She was like, oh, well, let's get to know each other better on here. And what did she say? She said something slick, man. She didn't say pan out. She said like, let's get to know each other. How are we gonna get to know each other over an app? We can barely get to know each other through texting and FaceTiming, right? But it's not possible. It's just another way for them. And these women, they act like, you know, they don't have access to good men. They act like men aren't around them. But what they want to do is orbit a guy. They want a guy to approach them, and then they want to play cat and mouse and all this kind of, you know, weirdo stuff. These narc tactics that are not necessary. And then they wonder why they can't get a good guy. They wonder why guys are always playing them, and they get bad boys. Well, look, just because your cheeks are decent looking and you're going to the gym a little bit, who cares? You know what I'm saying? For your profile picture to be your cheeks and not your face, then, you know what I'm saying? How does that song go? It must be your ass because it's not your face. That tip drill song, you know? Listen, you know, and she wasn't all that cute in the face, but I told y'all, like, you know, I'm willing to work on the face a little bit if the body's really nice. But now women that aren't even that cute in the face, but nice bodies, think that they're 10s because they have nice bodies. So it's just like, man, the ego of these women is, listen, I'm going to go overseas. Now, I'm going to get my game up and everything over here in the States because all y'all do is play games. So I'm going to play games with you. I'm going to take notes. I'm going to learn stuff about the dark side of female behavior. But that's all that it is. That's all that it is. I'm taking notes. I'm just playing around. Y'all don't take none of us serious Y'all think y'all can manifest a man. Y'all think y'all can orbit a guy and pull him into you and do everything in the world except be straight up, go for what you want like you do everything else, be this bold, brash, independent woman you claim to be. You won't do it. What you'll do is continue to want a traditional type of man to deal with this modern day woman and the way that y'all move. So you want your cake and eat it too. You want everything. You want to be able to be out here in your independence and all that freedom stuff, which really means just having a bunch of fun, collecting bodies. And you know, you want to get your degrees and stuff and make sure that you're secure with yourself so you never need no man. And then you want a high quality, select, handsome type of tall dude. Why in the world would he want you though? You know what I'm saying? And these women, man, I got a lot of them orbiting, man. I have a lot of them. And it's crazy because I have some flirting with me on TikTok a little bit, but it's like they're waiting on me to approach them. And I'm saying, I don't give a damn. I'm not going to approach you. They're waiting on me to approach, but they're orbiting me. Whenever I go live, I drive them crazy because I work out live shirtless. So I drive them crazy intentionally because they know they find me attractive. They know I don't even care. They all look the same to me, right? And they're gonna orbit me and do everything else but approach me directly. So okay, I'll just go live all the time, working out, showing you what you're missing out on, being charming, so you can drive yourselves even more crazy. I do it to them all the time, man. They love to watch us, dude. They be really hoping and praying some kind of way you will figure out that they're noticing you or they're hovering you. Man, I didn't even know that on social media, when a woman likes a bunch of your videos all at one time, that's a signal. I didn't know that. I had to just like notice some other guy talking about it on his channel. I was like, wait a minute. So I had a lot of women do that, like 6 or 7 videos, like it, save them at the same. I didn't know that was like a sign. You know what I'm saying? I go to their channel, do the same thing. I thought it was like a, you like my videos, I like yours type of thing. So I missed that one. You know, I can't read their minds, man. You know what I mean? They want us to read their minds and all this stuff. They want to orbit. None of them ever notice the videos are online complaining. Most of them are made up anyway. But they never say they approach a man. They never do, because they approach them. 9 times out of 10, they'll get them. But they're always like, oh, I'm going out to the bars and the clubs and I'm in the malls. And no guy's approaching me. Dummy, no guy's approaching none of y'all. How many different times we got to tell you? How many different ways? We're done approaching you. What are you waiting on? If you want anything else in life, these so-called boss women go after it. But when it comes to a man, oh, I'll never lower myself. Well, then stay single, age out, get more dogs and cats, and, you know, exit this realm alone. No one cares. No one cares. It's all cute and everything in your 20s to just bash men and get mad at all men because of your horrible life decisions and choices in men and the problems that you've dealt with and the traumas of the men in your life or whatnot. Ain't got nothing to do with us. But when you start aging next to 35, and then you start aging next to 40, and you start aging next to 45, and you start noticing that the attention that you used to get from men is no longer happening. The way you used to be able to trigger men into flipping out on you, but you're still getting attention. That's all women care about. You're not getting it no more. Man, you're gonna feel like a fly on the wall. You know, you're just gonna feel like you don't even matter. Oh man, it's some of the most horrible things you can see is when a woman that used to get a lot of attention and used to be young and hot, as you watch her age out and start looking like a witch. You know what I'm saying? Frail. And just, you know, being a shell of the woman that she used to be because she can't absorb all that energy from the attention that she used to get for free. She got to work for it and still nobody notices her. The men her age don't want her. And the younger dudes now are like, yeah, you know, it's hard enough dealing with the women my age, but now we also realize older women have more baggage, more STDs, you know what I'm saying, have had more STDs, have been worn out more, have had more kids pass through them. It's just really not worth it. So you can't get the young guys anymore because younger guys normally, like myself, get with the cougars so we can get our experience up. And you can get a good ride out of a cougar, but you ain't gonna get that nice Cadillac ride multiple days in a row. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna have to go in and get those parts maintenanced out. You know what I'm saying? That's what the younger women are for. Y'all can say it all you want to, but you get a guy in there like me, and I put the work on you, you're gonna need to go in for maintenance, probably even an oil change. You know what I'm saying? Younger chicks, they can take it. That brand new car, That sports car, absolutely. It can handle the wear and tear and the cornering and everything else, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's a good time. Looks good when you're done. You know, you don't need to get that A to B car when you can get that fresh off the assembly line. Absolutely. Come on, look. Don't be mad at us. You know this to be true. Women, you have your youth, you have everything you want. You should get a good guy. As you start getting older, it starts slowly sliding away. But as a man, look, you might even be looking kind of weird young, but you're gonna always grow into yourself because you're gonna start realizing yourself like, I'm a man. What you talking? Ah, man, I done been through too much. I done too much. No, absolutely not. I'm not letting nobody project onto me about anything. Anything, y'all. I don't let anybody anymore. I'm so deep into my stoicism. I'm doing my best not to let anybody project onto me. Not some clown at the grocery store, not anybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my bag. I'm in my zone. I'm loving life. You know what I mean? But look, I'm not gonna hold y'all too much longer. Amazon. I got the package today. But I'm gonna get off of here. I took a little bit of time off, but man, if y'all have seen me underneath that house, man, freezing my ass off trying to warm them pipes up. You know, it's looking like straight up like Dave Chappelle as Tyrone Biggums, man, underneath that house. Like, lips raw. Yeah, I'm listening, man. I was ashy. You know what I mean? So it's just good. Everything's good to go. You know what I mean? Keeping it trucking. You know what I mean? Staying on course. We're back at it. And you know, it's warmer now. Look, I'm gonna tell you something else. We're talking about it was like 4 degrees over the weekend. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna get out here and make videos, and I ain't gonna make videos in my house. I'm gonna stay warm. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna work out and stay warm. So there's that too. But look, y'all, we get off of here, get in the house, do some working out, probably jump on TikTok and drive some women crazy. But remember, these women out here are obsessed with living in their ego, and they will never pursue a man. They will never show you the level of interest they really have for you. So what I would do is just assume that all women orbiting you like you. They don't orbit losers. They don't orbit 80% of men. Okay? So you must not be a loser, and you must be in the 20%. So if you got orbiters, man, know that you're the man, but they're not going to approach you. These women can be fawning over you. These women could be having wet dreams over you. These women could be playing with themselves over you, you know, and they will never tell you anything because the female ego is disgusting, you know, it's out of control, and it's deep in the Western woman ideology of living. They can never let a man know how dope he is. See, they feel like it's a power thing. Like it's always some power thing with you and them. Like, oh, okay, if I let them know this, and it's they love to compete, and they love dealing with this power type. Nah, that's why you let them compete for you amongst other women. You don't compete with no woman. You don't argue with no woman. You know what I'm saying? And let them think whatever they want to think. If they want to make you the villain in their life, like I have a lot of women doing, you know, content creators, be the villain. Who cares? If they want to make you their secret crush that they'll never have the guts enough to say anything to, and then gaslight you and make it seem like you're the reason why they'll never approach, let yourself be that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You'll think that you come off a certain kind of way to a woman that you're talking directly to, and she'll perceive you however she wants to anyway. So don't try to clear anything up. Don't try to correct them. Let their imaginations run wild. Never approach. Never approach. I'm telling you on everything. What's this? I don't know what you mean. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you mean. Let me know what you mean by that. You know. But anyway, yeah, man. Never approach them. Stay focused on your goals. Whatever God's got you in alignment with, your purpose. And they'll be orbiting you. And what'll happen is when they start seeing other women approaching you, right, then they'll start, you know, high-mindedly thinking like, oh, I better put my dibs in before he's taken, right? So just let them do what they're doing, right? Anyway, y'all, get off of here, jump on TikTok, do what I do. I appreciate everybody joining me. You know what I'm saying? Chill Trucker, JoJo, appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Anybody else that was in here, hit the like button. I appreciate that. It's getting a little bit colder out here. The wind's blowing on. You know, but I'll be back on here later on, y'all. Peace, love, and light. I'm your brother.